Good morning, everyone. This is Tina. Welcome back to my channel. I am not feeling good. I have a really bad cough, and I'm hoping I can get through this without coughing. So I'm going to do this video real quick. This is a hashtag Saturday Morning Makes. Hashtag, it's not going to include snowmen this week. I didn't get to it. I'm very sorry, but it's going to be the hashtag Two Crafters, One Design. Their theme was wood this week. Okay, so I got a project for the wood, and I have a project for Saturday Morning Makes. And I'm sorry, but maybe in the middle of the week, if I start feeling better, I can get a snowman in January done. But the snowman in January is going to carry over to February, and it's going to be for the love of snowmen. And that's with Nancy May. Okay, you guys, all the links will be down below for all the ladies. You can go check them out. And also follow the hashtags Satmore Makes and Two Crafters, One Design. And hashtag Snowmen in January. And now hashtag For the Love of Snowmen in February, okay? Follow the hashtags to see everyone's projects. So real quickly, let me show you what I used. I used some threads. I got this thread here. I use that. This is a Stampin' Up cotton ribbon. I use that. And some Stampin' Up, this is a ribbon I got from them as well. And it's yellow with white. So these were some trims that I used. I used some buttons from my little antique vintage button jar. And then I used a button out of this one as well. I used this stamp for the Two Crafters, One Design, the wood. So this is an outhouse, and it's made of wood. So that's what I use for that. And this is a stamp from the stamp shop. That's all it says. It doesn't have a date or anything. It just says stamp shop. I must have got it in either one of my lots or on one of my thrifty hauls. Okay, and then I used Sweet Miss Daisy's little bunny. I used her on my cards this week. And I'm so excited. Anna is going to have a release at 10 o'clock Pacific, 1 o'clock Eastern time. She has 2 stamps coming out today. And then next month's release is going to be very big. She has a lot coming out next month. So, but these are her stamps, and I'm loving them so much. I haven't gotten to the other 2 yet, but I will. And then these are Tonic Studio nesting set stitch rectangles that I used. And then for papers, you guys, I have this amazing, beautiful stack of paper. These papers, I don't know where they come from, what company, but they are amazing for primitive projects. And I got this in one of my lots. It's just all vintage. It's very, very nice paper, and it's vintage. And I saved it out of one of my lots, and I used this paper today, or when I did my projects. I love this stack. I don't want it to go away, but I want to use my things this year. I don't want to hold on to stuff. I need to use them. Okay, so let me share with you my cards. This is the first one. And that's using Anna's little rag bunny. With this one, I used the banner that has the flowers on it. The card was already embossed. It had this on it. And this was from a card set that I picked up from Hobby Lobby. And then I added the stitched rectangles with this paper here and then the top one. I colored the bunny with Copics. Here's the cotton lace. And then there's the twine and the little antique button. Put a couple gems down here. And then this says, you make my life better just by being you. And this stamp is included in the stamp set from Anna's set. And then here's the inside. And you can see the embossing on that card. That card came from a box of cards from Hobby Lobby when they had the sale. Sorry. Hopefully I don't do that all during the video. So this is the inside. And there's the back. So that's the first card. Here's the second one. I'm using the bunny again. Color with Copics. Use some more papers. Used one of the stamps that were in the stamp set to create like kind of like a background. I stamped some of the little heart thing down here. I stamped some of the sentiment. And I used this little heart with thread. I stamped that and I kind of went around on the back of the papers. Also distressed it with tea dye. This one was distressed with vintage photo. This one was distressed with tea dye. Here's that yellow ribbon from Stampin' Up! And one of the colored buttons in the twine. I think this one came out so cute as well. And then inside, it says, true friends are never far apart, but in distance, maybe in distance, but never in heart. And that sentiment is included in that stamp set from Anna. Okay, so I did that to the back. So that's another one of the cards. And then lastly, I have this card, and this one was made with that wood stamp. And this is for the Two Crafters, One Design. Their theme was wood. So my outhouse is made of wood. I color with Copics. These papers are great, you guys. I love these papers. And I just colored all this. I created the ground with Copics. I like creating ground parts for my stamps. And then the tree, the birds. And then on this one, I stamped a little sentiment. Where was that stamp from? Oh, I'm sorry. I put that stamp away. This was a Stampin' Up! Stamp I had in my stash, and I just pulled it out. And it says, 2 simple words that come with so much attitude, gratitude, thank you. And it just has the swirl to it. So I kind of stamped it around the page. What do you want, Miss River? Just hold on a minute. Here's some cotton ribbon. Here's another one of those white vintage buttons. It has some stuff on it there. And then some twine. And with this card, I roughed up the edges a few places. I'm sorry about River. I don't know what she wants all of a sudden. So these are the roughed up edges of the card. I think it came out really cute. I love it. And it does look vintage to me. And then here's the inside. And I roughed the edges up in here as well. And there's that sentiment. 2 simple words that come with so much gratitude. Thank you. I used a lot of vintage photo in here. I didn't stamp this one. I got to stamp that with my signature. So that is my third and final card for today. And like I said, I'm sorry I didn't get any snowman cards made. I will do that this week as soon as I start feeling better. I want to use this one. If you guys remember, I got this one off of eBay. And I was so excited to grab it. So I want to use this stamp. And I want to also use Anna's other 2 snowman stamps. And get some projects done with this. And maybe I'll do a video halfway through the week. And then I'll do another Saturday morning makes if I'm able to get things done. But those are my cards for this weekend. I hope you guys like them. Please follow along. If you can join in anywhere you want, whether it's Pinterest, Instagram, or video through YouTube, Facebook. Just hashtag your project so we can find you and we can come and see your project. Now the Saturday Morning Makes has a Facebook page, and I'll leave the link to that down below as well. It's run by oh my gosh, brain free, Jenna. It's run by Jenna, and she's the advocate. She started the page, but you could also post pictures of your Saturday Morning Makes over there as well, okay? And that link will be down below as well. So I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Thank you so much for visiting, and thank you so much for the thumbs up and the nice comments. And hopefully we see you again in the middle of the week. Blessings, everyone. Bye.